13 WMAZ Morning starts now.
Looking live across a cold downtown Macon this morning, the coldest so far this year. What are the temperatures right now and how warm will we go today? It's coming up.
We continue to work together just like we did yesterday. We can guarantee everybody's safety.
A teen now faces charges after bringing a gun on a Bibb school campus. We have the latest details on the case. Plus,
spread the message, then we believe that it will take effect.
Church leaders in Macon urging the community to walk away from violence. More on how you can take part in the event this weekend.
I didn't think that I would be able to do this.
a Macon school teaches students to build, have fun, and learn some real-life scenarios in their STEAM program. Stick with us as we reveal our School of the Week. Good morning and happy Friday. You're looking live over downtown Macon. It is the end of the work and school week. We have made it. The time is now 6 o'clock on this November the 18th. I'm Caitlin Heck.
And I'm Wanye Reese. Don't be fooled by that beautiful look, Central Georgia. It is cold out there no matter where you live.
Yeah, one of the coldest mornings we've seen, Alex.
Yeah, so far this season. I think Wanye said earlier, what did you say down in Warner Robins? It was, I keep forgetting the adjective used, like
Disrespectfully.
Disrespectfully cold.
So what is this? What is 29 then?
No
That's
comment.
it. It's just that's it. In fact, it's 28 now here in Macon.
Lord have mercy. That's what it is.
28 in Warner Robins, 29 in Jeffersonville, 34 in Forsyth, 31 down in Hawkinsville, down to the south, more 20s. But that's not what it feels like outside. It feels like it's 21 in Warner Robins right now, 26 in Gordon, 28 in Wrightsville. All of that to say, it is a cold morning, obviously. With that, you get a freeze warning in effect. This will likely be our last freeze warning of the season because temperatures this cold will put it into the growing season. Today, we will warm up, though, back into the 50s. Nowhere close to that average high of 68, though, only to about 56 later on this afternoon. Sunrise will come your way just after 7 this morning. But I've got to warm up on the 7th day and some rain chances. We'll map out all those details here in just a few moments.
Thank you, Alex. New information in a chase and hours-long search near a Macon high school.
The announcement of the new interim leader at the Macon Water Authority.
And the death of a patriarch of one of Central Georgia's best-known farming families. Let's catch you up on 3 things you need to know. A teen now faces gang and weapons charges after the chase and search near Westside High School.
The teen ran away with a rifle after a campus officer approached him in the car in the pickup line during dismissal on Wednesday. It took several hours to track him down. Yesterday, Bibb County arrest warrants identified the suspect as 17-year-old Z'yon Hardwick and described the gun as an assault-style Bushmaster rifle.
Well, we know the new interim executive director of the Macon Water Authority. Last night, the board selected former Georgia Power executive Ron Shipman for that role. The former director resigned after just 10 months on the job.
Dickey Farms shared this news on social media. Bob Dickey died on Wednesday morning from a sudden illness at the age of 94. Dickey Farms has been a long-standing staple in Central Georgia where many families go for peaches. A memorial service is scheduled for Bob Dickey at Snow's Memorial Chapel on Bash Road in Macon. The service is going to be tomorrow morning at 11. We are certainly sending our prayers and condolences to his family. The time is now 6:03. This weekend, Macon Leaders with Changing Minds Incorporated is partnering with the Unionville Baptist Church to host its 3rd Walk Away initiative. They're calling on Maconites to come together to prevent crime in their neighborhoods. DA Anita Reynolds Howard will speak along with Central Georgia Technical College President Ivan Allen and Pastor Ike Mack. Mack says the slogan for this week's event is "Don't be a spectator, get involved."
If each one will touch one, spread the message, then we believe that it will take effect.
That's right. The event will be taking place tomorrow from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Unionville Baptist Church on Houston Avenue. Well, right now, a Macon couple is putting homeless people first, VIP style, this Sunday. On Sunday, Angela and James Brown are passing out blankets, coats, and food. Angela Reeves Brown says serving people is her passion.
I love helping people, doing anything I can, and like I put God first, you know, over everything. And I feel like we all got problems in this world and anything can happen. That's life, you know. Anybody can be a paycheck from being away from being homeless and stuff. And so I feel like we all got problems, but you know, as we help somebody else with their problem, God will help us with our problem.
Amen. In this season of Thanksgiving, it's so important to give thanks and help out one another, y'all. Again, this event is going to be this Sunday, November the 20th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Central City Park, now Carolyn Creighton Park. Their goal is to supply and prepare homeless people for the winter season.
Well, Well, it's never too early to do a little Christmas shopping. Perry's Mistletoe Market opens today and runs throughout the weekend. It's at the Georgia National Fairgrounds. You'll find about 100 shops and boutique vendors selling anything from clothes to jewelry, ornaments, and more. I was at their preview event last night, and I tell you, they have all kinds of great stuff there. You can shop from 9 to 6 today and Saturday, and then 11 to 4 on Sunday. It costs $5 a day to get in. Well, right now in Macon, the final lights are being strung for the Christmas Lights Extravaganza downtown on Poplar Street. It is a month-long Christmas experience running for the 6th year in a row since 2017. Event coordinator Brian Nichols says they're adding 5 new songs and a whole new block of lights this year. Nichols says the best night to come out is opening night, so that's next Friday, November 25th. There will be live performances, and all the lights will be programmed to play along with the live orchestra by the Macon Pops. You'll also be able to catch shows nightly at the top of the hour from 6 to 9 p.m. The lights will stay on until 11. I tell you, if you've never been out there, it is always a good time. Well, in Warner Robins, you can enter your home for the home decorating contest this holiday season. The deadline to apply is December 2nd at 5 p.m. My home will not be included in that this year. Hey, did someone say parade? Save the date. The Warner Robins Christmas Parade's happening on Watson Boulevard Saturday, December 3rd at 10 a.m. The parade route will start at the Davis Watson and travel west to Houston Healthcare Pavilion. Wanya and I will be out there that morning hosting the parade. We hope to see you out there.
Certainly looking forward. I'll be there with my cup of coffee. And the Robin Spouses Club needs your help to spread holiday cheer to our airmen. They want to give 500 airmen in the dorms 12 cookies each. That means they need 6,000 cookies. So if you want to help, here's what you need to do. Use the QR code on your screen, scan it, and the link will send you to the cookie pledge. This helps them monitor their cookie goal. You can buy cookies, but they ask that they don't have icing on them. On the day of drop-off, you use disposable containers labeled with the numbers of cookies. The cookie drop-off is going to be Thursday, December the 15th from 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at the Heritage Club.
All right, 6:07. It is finally Friday, so we are celebrating an A+ school right here in Central Georgia. So today's School of the Week is, drum roll please,
First Presbyterian Day School here in Macon. They are going full steam ahead this year with their new STEAM initiatives. They have an innovation lab and the innovation station that is brand new to their school this year. I mean, check this out. They received generous gifts for them to help implement this new STEAM program.
I hope that these students just take away an enriching experience that they look back on fondly, where they're able to realize that they had people invested in them who loved them and cared about them, and just group the passions that they have in them.
It's just amazing to see how far the technology has come, you know?
I know, right? The things that we were learning back in high school versus what they're doing now, it's crazy.
High schoolers can get the chance to do an entrepreneurship class next semester. They get to create businesses and pitch them Shark Tank style.
Oh, that'll be fun. The 6th graders also have a design and modeling class. The goal is for them to measure and sketch and then eventually print those out on a 3D printer. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, time now 6:08. You're going to be full steam ahead, bolting to your car this morning to get it warm.
Exactly. I'm telling you, I was running to my car literally this morning. You could catch me on the doorbell because it was just so cold.
Yes, you do not want to spend a lot of time outside today.
It was, and like the first 5 minutes in the car when the steering wheel is still cold and you're just like, come on.
Alex, you should have saw me. I was just praying. I was like, please, Lord Jesus, let's get this heat going.
Here's a live look across downtown. It is cold this morning, but we do have more sun on the way today and a Thanksgiving rain chance. Take a look at what's going on across the state right now. We've got 20 degrees over in Blairsville this morning. Not too much warmer here in Macon. 28 the current number, 34 in Vidalia, even 40s down along the coast, 41 in Brunswick. Take a look over into Alabama, 24 in Montgomery. We could get still a few degrees colder this morning before we call it an overnight low. 32 in Roberta, 34 in Forsyth right now. You factor in that little bit of wind and you get temperatures even colder in terms of what it feels like outside. Feels like 23 in Macon right now, 21 in Warner Robins, 27 in Unadilla, and feeling like 28 over in Dublin. Because of that, we do have a freeze warning in effect. This is going to be the last freeze warning of the season because with a hard freeze like this, that will put an end to the growing season. So we obviously will have more freezing weather this year, but we're not going to get a freeze warning because of it. Snow up into Arkansas, Missouri, over into Kentucky this morning. As you look up towards New York there at the top of your screen, a historic snow event going on up there from lake effect snow. Luckily, not talking about that here. So through the day today, temperatures warming into the 40s and 50s, and that's going to do it. 50s for high temperature today. And then once we get into the evening tonight for those high school football games, the playoff games, as soon as the sun goes down, the temperatures, the bottom is going to fall out. We will be cooling off very quickly across the area area. And then once we get into tomorrow, increased cloud cover across central Georgia, especially into the overnight hours. 1 or 2 showers will be possible overnight Saturday into Sunday. Areas down to the south, say Pulaski County, Dodge County, Telfair, Wheeler, Montgomery counties. Outside of that, I think we stay dry up further to the north. Once we get to Sunday morning, the clouds will begin to pull out. We'll be looking at clear skies for Sunday. As for Monday, some more clouds building back in. This is really going to be a transitional day. Notice we get some moisture pulled up from the Gulf of Mexico here on Tuesday. I've got about a 30% chance of rain here. Only the GFS is pulling the moisture up as of now. I wouldn't be surprised to see the European get some in here as well. A brief break on Tuesday, but then the Europeans developing a system back out towards the west. This is Thanksgiving here on 5 p.m. As we head into Thanksgiving night, I'm thinking we could get some rain again. So as things stand now, here's how the holiday is shaping up. A high temperature right around 64. A small rain chance across central Georgia. We'll have to watch that in the days ahead to see how that takes shape. As for today, temperatures in the 30s this morning, 50s later on this afternoon, eventually to a high temperature right around 56. Sunny and cool. The average high is 68 for this time of year. Football Friday night, a cold one this week. 45 for kickoff. 39 when we're wrapping things up later tonight. Here's the 7-day forecast. Pretty unsettled for the end of the 7-day. A nice weekend ahead. We've got that small rain chance there on Sunday and then another rain chance mid next week.
Speaking of Football Friday night, if you're on the field, the sidelines, or in the stands cheering on your team, we want to see you. Hopefully you'll be bundled up. So send your Football Friday night photos to our team so we can show them off each week. Text them to 478-752-1309. And of course, you can catch all the game highlights tonight on Football Friday night. But if you miss it, make sure to download the 13 WMAZ Plus app. You'll find full episodes each week. We have every game, fan of the week, quiz, question, and rib rocker, all streaming on demand on that 13 WMAZ Plus app. You can download it on your Roku or Amazon devices. But of course, make sure you tune in tonight at 11:35.